We are in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on. Give me one brief moment. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Oh, that's crazy. Hello? Mic check 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me now? Okay, perfect. But we are live full in effect. Shout out to everyone who's pulling up and that's going to be replaying this. Shout out to those who are watching this now. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. We are here on the road to the top, man. And we're going to be having our player talk. This is what we do, our player conversations. Great to see everybody. Shout out to those who are pulling up into the building. Give me one brief moment. I got to put this Q&A up. How to be a player? How can someone be a player? That's a cool question. I'll go with it for right now. I think we're good. My apologies. I had to make sure I clear my throat. But we're gonna get this in a brief moment. But regardless of that, how's everybody doing today? Shout out to everyone who's pulling up in the building. And what's going on with you guys? How you guys feeling tonight? It is a early live stream. We usually do it later at night. But you know what? I decided to go early because last night I did a little bit late, and it was only like 30 minutes on that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was only like 30 minutes, and I was like, you know what? That's not enough time. I want to make sure that I go live early, and hopefully, some people catch it, some people don't. Either way, we're going to make sure that we're doing what we need to do. So this is what we're going to keep pushing. Give me one brief moment. Yes, welcome to the AllStar community. Hit the like button and subscribe. And welcome to a live Q&A and a player talk. So shout out to everyone that's in the building. I appreciate y'all being here in this moment. We're going to get into the show in just a few. But again, this is how to become a player. And this is an original perspective from myself. Chat disconnected. Okay, I think that's good now. Hold on, my apologies. I think there were some errors going on my end. But I think we're good now. I think we're going to be good now. Right? Hold on. Let me just put live Q&A for right now, and then we can start that in a second. Give me one brief moment. We doing this thing, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to everyone that's pulling up. Don't be a stranger. Say hello. Say hello. It's rude. It's rude to just walk by and not say, hey. You know what I mean? Live dating Q&A. My apologies. I don't even know why I'm losing my voice. I was doing pretty well earlier. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Putting the live day and Q&A up. Y'all get y'all questions going. We're going to have a player talk. Do this thing. God damn. Woo! It's been a hell of a day so far, y'all. Hell of a day so far. Reading books, getting into physical activity, having great conversation with people. And remember to drink your H2O. Remember to drink your H2O. That's very important. I was up all night last night having a conversation, getting with some clients, doing some work, filming a lot because we have a big couple of weeks ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? And I got some announcements coming forward in the future. Charlotte, what's going on? How you feeling tonight, man? Great to see you. What's going on? Did you talk to the lady yet or no? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Did you end up talking to the woman? To Miss Hannah, the famous Hannah that you speak of. All right, hold on. I'm trying to do something over here and get something really quickly for my other folks. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Give me one brief moment. I guess this is probably gonna be the best we're gonna have to do for right now. What's going on? Danny Rose is in the building. What's up? Want to be a player? Call your local. I have no idea what that is. But what's up, Man Tequila? Man Tequila, that's a hell of a username. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button, and you're more than welcome to subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. I'm not sure how many more subscribers we are away, but we are very close. We're gonna get this live started though. We're gonna get this live started in a few. Right now, I'm just setting up a couple of things really quickly, so please bear with me. Say hello amongst each other. Say what's up. Say what's going on. It's a live dating Q&A. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat. Ask a question. And I know you guys got some crushes that y'all are talking to. What's up with everybody? We are here. What's going on? Ahmad, how you feeling, man? Great to see you. But give me, why is it doing this? Hold on, yo. Hold on. What he say? Hold on. Fuck that shit. All right. Hold on. Bet. Let's do it. Okay. Damn, this shit is messing up the thing. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to get something going. What's going on, Goomba? What's up, man? What's up? All right, boom. We are here at Perfect Live. I got my notes right next to me to my right. I got stuff to my left. And we're going to be going over how to be a player according to AllStar Issy. This is a unique perspective, original perspective, on how to be a player in life. I know you guys know what a player is, right? At least what society teaches you to be a player. Society tells you to be a certain player, to lie, manipulate women. And that is not what a player is to me. That's not, and that's me telling you this right now. I don't believe in being a player is lying or manipulating to women. Because if you have to lie or manipulate women, then that means you aren't confident in who you are or your abilities to talk and to converse with women. But as we are about to briefly get into our show in just a moment, go ahead and ask some questions. Go ahead and say what's up and have a conversation with things. You know what I mean? Because we're not here to lie to women. What we got to lie to women for? What we got to manipulate women for? What we got to do those things for? You know what I'm saying? That's not going to help you for anything. And it shows that you got to fear success on your end. You see what I'm saying? But if you haven't double tapped the live, go ahead and do so. It does help get into the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe, enjoy, and also engage into the live, okay? Don't be a stranger. Engage into this live, all right? It does assist, and I would like to see some new faces. You know what I mean? I know there's some people that's not strangers out here, and it'll be great to see those individuals that want to come in. What's up? How you doing? Great to see you, by the way. All right. I didn't see her. Tomorrow's the day. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Question, plan on going out way more. What are good places to meet a lot of women? Depending on what you like to do. But what I would say is places that have to do with socializing, like big social places. I don't know what they necessarily call it. What is it called? They got a whole bunch of places nearby. Like they got I don't know what, it's not a neighborhood, but it's like a community where they got like a strip of bars or a strip of clubs or a strip of night places to go out, or go out to some nice places where you can go walk and socialize too. If you got any parks or something like that, especially because it's starting to come out better now. Like the sun is starting to get hotter, which I'm a little bit upset about. I'm more of a winter guy myself. But I'll say those are some good places to meet women. And there's a lot of women, you know, just generally out there. But I would say depending on what you want and what you like to do, those are gonna be some nice places to go to. You know, some mixers, some nice events. Go do some different things too. What are your hobbies? You know what I mean? And whatever some of your hobbies are, go to those places. Cause why not go to if you go to places that you like and women are there, that's already a win-win. You guys are both at some places that you like already. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everyone in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. Let's keep this thing going on. Marie, what's up with it? Go to your local event in your city. Yeah, that's a good one. What's up? What's going on with everybody over there? I see y'all in the building. What's up? But again, this is how to become a player according to AllStar Issy, and this is what we're going to talk about, all right? We're not talking about manipulated women. We're not talking about lying to women, deceiving them. I'm talking about how to become a player, all right? First things first, I want you to realize something. Every player is different. Now, the only thing that is consistent about players, thank you for the likes, I appreciate you over there. But the only thing that is consistent about a player is their personality and how they want to go about life. Because first thing that I talk about all the time when I speak on being a player, I speak on becoming your own avatar, becoming your own character. We all have our own way to communicate things. We all have our own communication style. We got a way that we want to flirt. And that's a lot that goes into it when you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. But there's a lot of ways to get into that part, and that takes you to understand yourself. But I was doing a client call earlier this morning, and something that I mentioned was that the answer is in your experiences. So in order to figure out who you want to be and where you want to go as a player and as a man in this world, or even the ladies, shout out to the ladies in the building. But even to order to be something like that, you gotta be experiencing life. We can talk all this good game together. We can talk all this shit all the time together. But if you're not doing nothing to apply it, it's not gonna help you in the long run. You're not gonna do nothing about it. And this is what we're here for. Yo, Purdy, what's up, man? Great to see you. No call-in number, no call-in number today, because I'm currently doing something right now. But shout out to everyone that's in the building. What's good? Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to the top. Thank you for the likes over there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I see you. I see you putting in the work. I don't know how to I think it's Melly, right? Yeah, Melly. I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but I appreciate you. But regardless, again, it really takes who you are, because remember, the answers are in your experience. I can give you a script. I can tell you how to do this, how to do that. But if you're not going to do it, and it's never gonna work out for you. I don't care how good the information is. This is why you will hear certain conversations are like street smarts versus book smarts. You can have all the book smarts in the world, but if you're just reading stuff and not applying it to the real world, you're never gonna actually learn about yourself. Nor are you gonna have that high of chasing who am I gonna be. I advise every person to fail forward if you want to grow as an individual. But this is how to become a player. And see, the thing about becoming a player isn't about women. I'm gonna just nip it in the bud. We gonna talk about the ladies, but it's not just about women, because becoming a player is all about becoming and choosing what you want in this world and what is your unique way to stand out. So if you want that, which you will always come to terms with that, which I'm really giving you the cheat code, then we're gonna get into that, all right? Thank you for the likes, I appreciate that very much. But number one of how to become a player is do it now and think later. You know, the biggest thing of why most of you guys aren't players in this world, and why most of you guys are the way you guys are, is because you guys are overthinkers. You guys are overthinkers. Overthinking is because you don't trust yourself. Overthinking is literally a habit that you created in your life. Whether that came from you, wherever that came from. But because you overthink, it has become a pattern and something that you continuously choose every single time. So remember how to become a player. When I'm out there, right? Because I don't just go out there and call myself a player. Oh yeah, baby, I'm a player. I'm a player for real. I get told that, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just start using the name or whatever the case is. This is what I get told. But when I'm out there and people say, "Oh, you a player?" I could tell you a player. When women tell me that, it's because I don't think about what I'm finna say. I don't think about the action that I'm taking. I just do it, and then I have fun with it. But a lot of that comes from because I'm able to trust my own actions of what I'm doing, right? This goes into a lot of places in life, but when it comes with women, you do it now and you think later. You see, you guys are trying to think, you're trying to think so far ahead of a response to sound perfect in order for the woman to like you. That's why you're not a player. Listen, I don't think you're a player. You can get all women, you can get all types of women. But if you do things to have a perfect response, to have a perfect thing to say so she can like you, you're not a player, because players do not want validation. They don't seek validation from the ladies. They don't seek validation. I'm already like this, so that's why I'm finna talk, and that's why I'm finna say this and do this. You know what I mean? What's good, Tabitha? How you feeling? Great to see you. Well, shout out to everyone. Shout out to my dog Lonnie in the building. What's up, player? Yeah, I'm live right now. You know what I'm saying? We out here doing the thing, you feel me? This is how to become a player, though. We got to be confident in ourselves. Definitely got to be confident in yourself, but you also, as much as you're being confident, you have to be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's not about becoming more confident. It's about becoming less insecure. You got to make room. We all have, let's say we got 100% room. There's 80% insecurity and 20% confidence. There's no room for your confidence to thrive in, to be confident, basically. You know what I'm saying? It takes a couple of seconds if she want to hook up with, and you're gonna have to show her you can lead a great experience. Very true. Girls are players too. I've never met a woman that was a player for real. Shout out to appreciate. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. We in the building. We in the building. And for the people over here, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. Ask them questions. Let's get these things going for sure. Let's see. Most importantly, you got to learn how to lay it down. That's very true. That's very true. But that's number one of how to become a player. You got to do it now and think later, man. See, the whole thing is about overthinking when it comes to people trying to be smooth. You're trying to be too smooth. You're trying to be too charismatic. You're trying to be too charming. But that's not going to help you though. That's not going to get you to grow. That's not going to get you to move. Honestly, I remember I was watching this video the other day. There was this lady, she was like, she's an anxious person, so she doesn't want someone else that's anxious. And she could tell that the guy was being, he was like anxious and awkward with her. So she was like, I don't want this. That's essentially what I'm saying is that women can tell when you're an awkward or a weird dude. That's really what happens in this shit. They can tell when you're trying to be too perfect with your responses. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I do this, I do that. They're trying to be way too perfect for their response. And it's like, the reason why you're trying to be too perfect is because you pedestalize the beauty. And there's nothing wrong with finding a woman attractive. What's wrong is you having to tiptoe around because she is attractive. Shout out to everyone in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. Let's keep doing this thing. Thank you for the 8 likes, but let's work our way up a couple more likes. Let's get to the double digits. Hit that like button. Let's keep going. Do I help others when you're not on live? Yes. That's how this came about. Because I do coaching on the back end, but this came about me being more on social media because I was doing this in person. I was doing this in person a lot. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just bring it to social media. Why not? So anyways, number 2 on how to become a player, of course, according to myself with my own unique perspective into this thing. And it's going to be stop assuming and find out, all right? This is very important. This is very important. Stop assuming that you know everything and find out the answer. Listen, players, when you get to a certain level of game, certain level of being a player, you know what the context is. You know what she's saying without saying it. You can read between the lines. You understand the hidden language. But that's too advanced for y'all that don't know what it is like to be a player. If you don't have the knowledge, you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you want to become a player, shout out to everyone that's over there in the building. What's up with y'all? Great to see y'all. What's up? We have a live dating Q&A, asking questions. My name is AllStar Issy. I'm an empowerment coach. Love dating, relationships, self-discovery. We in this thing. But again, you guys assume how she is that you can just, oh, she's not interested in me. How did you know? Oh, I talked to her and then she was just looking away a little bit, but she kept looking me in my eye and looking away. What if she's just shy? Why don't you actually just comment on her being shy? Am I making you nervous? Players flirt with ease. See, I'm gonna leave that for number 3. I'm gonna leave that for number 3 because I was gonna get into that bag. But again, number 2, you see the biggest problem I notice with men that aren't players or want to be a player or trying to experience more out of women is they think that they know everything. How do you know everything when you're not actually having a conversation with the woman? You're worried too much in your mind about what you should say that's perfect, and you don't even tell a woman your interest. You don't even tell shorty, hey, you fine, I want you. You don't even tell her that. You just assume based on how she is that she doesn't feel you, or the other side. Oh, she's feeling me. Yo, AllStar, I think this girl feeling me. Why? Because she was doing this with her hair. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that could be an indicator. But why bank on something that you're seeing? Why bank on it? Let's see, my thing is, if you want to be a player, you gotta communicate. Stop assuming and find out. What up, so? I see you in the building. Shout out to everyone that's liking the live. Don't forget to hit the Q. If you want to ask a question, ask me a question. Hit the like button, subscribe. All that assuming and figure, hey, AllStar, I think that she don't like me. Why? Oh, because, I was talking to her and I noticed she was in a rush and she had to go. Okay, what was she doing? Oh, she was she was just leaving out of work. I think she was saying that she has to get home for a babysitter. You why are you so inconsiderate? Why are you inconsiderate? Read the room. Context matters. Remember, number 2, stop assuming and find out. You try to see, the thing is, players, I don't try to look in between the lines of how she's feeling me. I don't care about her signals. I don't care about her choosing signals. I don't care about her playing with her hair and doing the starry eyes. Women start looking at you like this. And they, how y'all know that thing where women, they flirt with their eyes, they're like this. Like all that non-verbal communication. Listen, that can and to be fair, and a big reason why I'm telling you to stop assuming and find out and communicate your interest is because you can get a certain assault or harassment if you're reading in between the lines. Communicate it, bro. For real. Assumption will always hold you back. Exactly so. When does a joke become a dad joke? When you're a dad, it becomes a joke. Shout out to everyone in the building. We here live, full in effect. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the follow. Hey, let's get these likes up. Listen, we got 15 people that's in the building. Let's get these likes up to 13. Let's get these likes up to 15. Let's match the likes and match with the amount of people that we have in the building. Double tap that screen. Let's keep going. What you mean by being a player? What you mean by being a player? Because my definition is someone who isn't faithful. Exactly. Shout out to Danny over there in the building. What's up, bro? Hey, I remember you from Marquette's Live. What's up, man? How you feeling? But what I mean by being a player is about being a character in life and knowing what you want to get out of life and expressing that. But the thing is, this is why I call this How to Become a Player according to AllStar Issy, a unique perspective. Because the angle that I come out is a complete different bag. I don't think being a player is someone who isn't faithful. I don't think a player is a manipulator. I don't think a player is lying to women. We don't gotta lie to these women. What's up, Ara? Or something like that. We don't have. Why do we have to lie? You see, but that's what I'm saying. Players are not afraid of having to sell a dream. Selling a dream is being afraid of your own success. I do not fear my success because what I succeed in is meant for me. And if that comes with, thank you for the floating heart. Shout out to Twin in building. But if women come with that success, then it was meant for it. It's nothing more and nothing less. I don't need to overdo myself. I don't need to over-explain it. Not with you, but I'm saying just in general. That's what people think like when they think of players. But that's not what a player is to me. A player is a man who knows himself, gets to figure out who he is, and play in this game of life. That's the angle I come out of it. What's going on? The assumptions you should make are familiar and attraction. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Danny. I like that. Thank you for the 100. What's up, Moon? Didn't you take calls at a certain amount of likes? Yeah, I did. But tonight's not a call-in show. Tonight is we're just doing our player talk. Yeah, I did. Low-key have one. I've seen that title before somewhere. Yeah. When you look at her and she gives you a neutral glance that almost looks like a frown sometimes, I can already tell she isn't into me. Just saying. Shiloh, this is what I'm talking about. Remember, everybody, if you want to become a player, you never assume. See, and Danny, you said something in the comments over there. Because the only thing I'll talk about is assume that you like me already. But that comes with like confidence though. I'm already assuming it. I go in assuming. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, you smiling so hard? You smiling already? I know I got that effect. Or the nervousness, the shyness, right? I'm assuming it, but what I'm talking about is stop assuming. You see, but I talk from a place that I know what I'm talking about. I have experience with women. So I can tell how certain things go. But I don't live in a place where I think I know it all. Because how could you know it all if you don't have experience? So just because a woman, you're looking at a woman with a slight frown and a neutral glance, she could be having a bad day. Her dog could have got ran over. Oh my God, my dog, Scotty. I'm so sad. And you just happen to glance at her that 0.1 second, and now you're like, she don't like me. Stop assuming that you know everything. That's the biggest thing out of all this about being a player and getting good with women, is that you don't assume until you figure it out. Imagine she had a wedding ring or some shit. Or imagine this can even happen on both ends. Imagine she has a wedding ring, but you talking to her, but she wears that maybe because she went just going through a divorce and she just holds that for memories, but she still wants someone to smash. How do you know what's going on until you talk? Number 2, remember, stop assuming and find out. Stop thinking you know everything. That goes for every person. If you do not have experience and if you don't trust your actions and you have to always think about what you're doing and you don't move in an effortless way and it's natural to you, you need to stop thinking that you know everything and you need to communicate it and express it. Communication is key. Eye contact. Exactly. That too, Jalen. Eye contact. But that's what I'm saying. A woman can give you all the eye contact in the world. She could be like this to you. And I know it's binoculars, but she could have binoculars. She could have binoculars and like this the whole time. But then she's like, and then you're like, hey, you want to go out this weekend? And she's like, ew, what the fuck? Not saying she gonna respond like that, but she gonna be like, what? Why would you say that? Like, oh no, I thought we were friends. And you're like, wait, what? I thought you were just looking me in my eyes and shit. I'm using both sides of the coin because we gotta look at things from both angles. Heads, tails, and the coin itself. Let's get these likes up. Thank you for the 13 likes. Let's keep going. That's what I wanted to ask. For sure. I know there was a player, and I know you explained some people are a person before being a player. Yeah, I've talked numerous times on this. I've always talked about being a player. That's one of my things. But if you guys got any questions, go ahead and ask. So we are here in the building. Give me one brief moment. I'm looking at my stuff over here. Okay, cool. You guys are good. Great to see you guys. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Excuse me. Do we have new mods? We been have some. We had some. Who would get more girls, Gojo or Sung? Probably Gojo, bro. I think Gojo would. I haven't watched this guy in a long time. It's great to see you again, Moon. How do I get a boyfriend? Because I need one. Well, Kit Kat, let me ask you, how old are you? This is very important. I do see your question, but how old are you, though? Shout out to everyone in the building. All right, so that's going to be number 2, man, because that's how to become a player. Number 3 of how to become a player is you flirt for fun. Now, here's the thing. This is crazy. What do you mean they flirt for fun? But shouldn't we flirt with intention? Listen, if you're not having fun with what you're doing, you're not going to get anywhere with the woman. Like, you guys try to flirt and being so stiff. They like, let me, I got you. Hold on. This is what dudes do. Hold on. Can I even do it? This shit hurt. This thing don't. All right. Anyways, they're like, hello, you look so pretty today. You look really cute. You look really nice. You are very attractive. And it's like, damn, you don't even want to play and have fun. Flirting isn't about being serious. Flirting is about having fun. Flirting is about enjoying the convo. And it's about being present. You see, flirting, and this is just my perspective, I think flirting is spiritual. Because flirting keeps you in the moment. Like, it keeps you there and you talk and you have a convo. And it's like, it's super engaging and it's fun. You're 19. Well, okay, Kit Kat, the best way to get a boyfriend, based off that conversation, well, firstly, I don't know how you look like. I don't know what your personality is or what you got going on. But the best way to get a boyfriend is for a man to ask you out. But when that happens, what I need you to do is a couple of steps. Start dressing sexy and fly, right? Work on your communication skills and flirt as well. And then next thing you know, you're gonna get a boyfriend. I got you. You good. Assuming the worst, protect you. Ethan, what are you talking about? Assuming the worst protects you? So you telling me that You see a woman that is passing by, she fine, but she's looking at you with a resting bitch face, because you know women got RBFs, and you're gonna, oh my gosh, she's having the worst day. She's probably an ain't shit woman. What does that do for you? How does that benefit you? Assuming the worst, that doesn't help you at all. Stop assuming and find out. Now, I don't, if you're a closed-minded individual, you can never be a star, in my opinion. It's not, see, the thing is, it's not even about assuming the worst about her or the scenario. What it's about is about you thinking you know everything and being arrogant and ignorant. That's what it's about. It's not even about the woman. It's not about the circumstance. It's about yourself. See, this is what being a player is, though. This is what it's like to be in the game of life. It's about you. What's up with everybody? I see y'all joining. Shout out to everyone that's pulling up in the building, flirting with the world. Choose to make things light and fun. Exactly. Why not? Thank you for the GG, Jalen. I appreciate that. I seen that. I'm sorry, I just not seeing it. I got nonchalantly hit with a kickball. Okay, that's what's up. What's up, Jocelyn? How you feeling? Great to see you again. Facts, Jalen, facts. I do remember you, of course. How do I ask out 8th grade hus? Bro, first of all, I'm never going to read a comment like that out loud again. But this is the wrong place for you. If you want dating advice, you got to be 18 plus. I really just talk to people. Yeah, I have an RBF and everyone assumes. I mean, exactly, Kit Kat. That happens every single time. And you know what, too, Kit Kat, I'll say this. I know that the RBF is probably you just chilling, relaxing. But be a little bit more open with yourself and personality, maybe. Like, engage a little bit more, communicate a little bit. And that can become attractive as well. And then, boom, you can get a boyfriend. I don't know how soon. But, I mean, there's a lot of requirements. I'm not going to go too deep into it. But, yeah. RBF means resting bitch face, Marie. So about the Leah girl, I'm straight now. Wait, what happened, Jocelyn? So what's going on? Let me know. But shout out to everyone in the building. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We on the road to the top. If you got any questions, this is a live dating Q&A. But let's go ahead. Again, that's number 3. Flirting with ease, flirting with fun, having fun with the stuff. Because flirting is about joy. And in my perspective, I think flirting is directly correlated to how you feel about yourself. I think it's a confidence thing, to be honest. Not that you got to be the most confident person in the world, but you're confident in your ability to communicate and have fun. Flirting is lighthearted. And plus, I talked about this before. I was like, how to know, I think it was in one of our lives about how to know if women deserve your number, right? And I said, one of them, I said, does she know how to flirt and tease back? Is she flirting with you? Is she teasing back to you? Is she having fun with you? Is she bantering? Because guys just want to get with girls that are just bland in personality, or that aren't talking with them, or that aren't flirting with them, or that aren't having fun. And your only thing is based off of how good she looks. That doesn't help anything in the long run. And you're gonna figure that out a certain way for sure. She didn't respond, but she's been flirting with me. All right, yeah, Jocelyn, yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Especially with dating advice, you definitely got to be over 18 for the dating advice. If you want dating advice specifically, you got to be over 18, for sure. Let's get these likes up though. Thank you for the 16 likes, but let's get our likes up and let's keep doing this thing. Let's keep going to the top with it. Let's see. Yeah, if she didn't respond to that, but she's still flirting with you, then don't stop messing with her, because she just wants your attention. But anyways, that's number 3. Number 4 of how to become a player, right? Number 4 is going to be, give me a second, y'all. Dope. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Number 4 is going to be a player does not hide. He shows himself. So what I'm telling you is, if you want to be a player, you do not hide yourself. You don't hide in the shadows. I creep in the night. I'm a player. I'm just over here. I'm a player though, you know what I mean? I'm a lie. I'm a sell a dream. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not. No, fuck no. Absolutely not, sir. Players are confident and they show it. You see, but you know what's so funny about this? I used to be so against wanting to be seen as a player though. Shout out to Beloved in the building. What's good, man? But I used to like, hate the fact that people would call me a ladies' man. I would not like the fact that people will be like, "Oh, you a player? I could tell you smooth." Cause I'm like, damn, am I like showing it too much? I used to think that. I used to be like, man, I'm probably like coming off a little bit too flirty. Like, what am I doing? It was never a bad thing. I just like I didn't like the idea of being exposed for what I am until I just got over it. Cause I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to thrive in it. I just gotta embrace the fact that people are gonna view me as a player, but really what it is that I go for what I want. I have a good way of going about myself, and I'm attractive. So things come off that certain way, especially if you have good communication skills and you're an attractive, stylish man. You're without even talking to, you're physically attractive and you got great communication skills and you carry yourself well. You're already going to be looked at as a player. Let's see. A man who assumes the best with no evidence ignores probability, but a man who prepares for the worst is simply calculating risk, much like a physicist for accounting for gravity before launching a rocket. But of course, if someone prefers blind optimism over basic pattern recognition, they are welcome to run an experiment and report the results back to the rest of us. Wait, Papa Trucker, what are you talking about, man? Trucker, what are you talking about? Are you talking about why I say stop assuming? What does a woman having an RBF and assuming the worst have to do with any of this? What are you speaking of? What are you tying that directly to though? Because I had a feeling that most people were gonna feel some type of way about that. Stop thinking you know everything. And that's exactly what's gonna keep you in the box. If you don't want to be open-minded, then that's completely fine with me. Hey, have a great one, Jocelyn. What's good? What's good? Question: what if some people are naturally shy? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, being naturally shy. But it depends on like, is it naturally shy, or is it that you just weren't comfortable with opening up to people already, or expressing your personality, or communicating, or is it because naturally shy means you came out the womb just shy. You know how to have conversation with people. So maybe you're talking about what if some people are more reserved, which could be a better usage of words rather than naturally shy. Because you ever notice, like, let's say you talk to the one woman who has an RBF. I like women with RBFs who look mean because I know they got great personalities. But I'll talk to them and you have a conversation, they're all, "Hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh my God, I thought you were so mean." Man, everyone thinks that. They just don't talk to me. Okay, so you're not shy. You're just more reserved. And that's just how you come off. Does that make sense? Thoughts on going out alone? I live in Las Vegas. Oh, that's a great place, Jalen. Well, it was hot as hell over there. I went there last year. But I think going out alone is completely fine, man. I think going out alone is completely fine. And I think that's a great way to experience yourself and to get to know who you are. So I advocate for going alone. I encourage that because I think that you should either go alone or only go out with guys who understand the game and they know how to have fun out in life. You're not with buzzkills. You're not with people that, you don't want to be with the type of people who don't know what they're doing. You don't want to experience that. But going out alone is good. I think you should definitely do that. If you want to do it, you should. I encourage that. Exactly. This dude don't get it. Ethan, if you don't gotta be here. And this goes for anyone who disagrees with the statement that I said. Because I still stand on it. Stop assuming and find out. What would be the worst case scenario with a woman? What places are you in? I'm talking about if you're at a social event. I'm talking about if you're at a club, you're at a bar, you're at a fucking Barnes and Noble. Talking about I'm assuming the worst. What? Man, if you got experience in life or with women, you don't need to assume the worst. I don't get it, and that's fine. That's okay. But shout out to everyone in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We're gonna keep getting into this conversation, man. Let me read this real quick. Trucker says these women ain't shit. You don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't claim to know everything because I ain't an arrogant human being who think he know women and don't know who you talking to. You first of all, let me make this known. You see, this proves my point, everybody. All the people that's watching. When I said number 2, stop assuming and find out. Stop thinking you know everything. You, Trucker, you and Ethan just showed me and showed everybody the reason as to why this is what's important about it. You are being ignorant to what I'm speaking about. You are talking about know who you're talking to. You came to me. You came to my channel. You can exit out anytime. I didn't go on live to say, let me see if I can find Trucker. You came to me. You can get the fuck up out of here with all love and respect. But I'm letting you know. You see, this disconnect that we have right here is the only reason is because you're closed-minded. You're taking a scenario with talking to a woman to become extreme measures. What are we talking about? And you're trying to correlate that to physicists? Whatever the fuck. You're like, what is wrong with you? Stop thinking you know everything. You see how I know someone like yourself doesn't know or have experience with women? You said it too. Or isn't a player, we can say that for a better use of words. It's because we're the disconnect of we're having of what I'm talking about. When you have experience, you know certain things, but what does that have to do with you talking about these women ain't shit? That's your first statement. These women ain't shit. Why aren't these women ain't shit to you? What did you experience? What are you watching in social media? Don't let your reality reflect on the other people's realities or how they want to be better. What are you talking about? Shit's this dude right here. We're going to get you up out of here. We're going to get you up out of here, dog. We're going to get you up out of here. Shit starters. You see this, but that's a perfect moment right there. And I want you guys to take in what just happened right there. Stop thinking you know everything. You come to my channel starting stuff, and I'm only saying it because you're using it for this is an example of what I'm talking about. You come to my channel talking about this. And so who started it? Come on, man. What are we talking about? See, these dudes and you contradicting their own selves. Come on, man. Anyways, number 4, a player doesn't hide. He shows who he is. Who are you talking to, Ethan? Ethan, you got 1 minute. You got 1 minute to let me know who you just said that to. And I've seen you come in here a couple of times. So anytime you come out here, we're going to get you up out of here. I don't know who you're speaking to like that. Don't come into my place, into our channel when we're having and running a show and you're being disrespectful and disruptive. So let me know who you're speaking to. You got 1 minute. Hey, have a good one. Women ain't shit because you ain't shit. Exactly, Danny. Exactly. What are we talking? And see, you know what? Actually, scratch we talked about number 5. Number 5 is a player who doesn't hide. Number 5, excuse me. Or number 5, number 6. I got lost with the numbers. But the next rule we're gonna be talking to you is gonna say, hey, get him up out of here. Ethan, you come in here next time when I have my calling show, you better call the fuck in. We're gonna keep banning you. I don't know. First of all, you guys gotta realize something. You're coming to my channel. I don't care about you. You're a closed-minded individual. You do not need to be here. There are people in here that want to learn. Quit being disruptive and quit being a failure in life. And again, stop thinking that you know everything because you don't. You don't know nothing. Come on, man. What are we talking about, dog? I apologize for the disruption about that for everybody, but I had to let it be known and let these people know that. My apologies. I'm going to get to your question really quickly. But I just don't understand it. We're talking, bro, come on. Let me say this real quick before I get to your question, though. Number 5 is going to be, if you're pessimistic and negative about women, you can never become a player. Players are not pessimistic or negative when it comes to women. They do not shit on women. They do not be like, oh, I gotta wait. I gotta prepare for the worst and prepare for the best when it comes to another human being. That is not a player. How to become a player and transmute that to a positive experience is realize women have their own wants and needs. Are there some women out there who ain't shit? Absolutely. But are there other types of women that are shit? Absolutely. But whose fault is that if that keeps occurring? Is it your fault that you keep attracting those type of women and keep having those women in your life? Is it your fault that you're the one focusing on the ain't shit women, which you could be focusing on a woman who is and could be potentially good for you? Realize the correlation and the difference between that. Your focus is your reality. So whatever you believe in and what you keep spewing out is exactly what you keep continuing to focus on, because you attract that and you like that deep down. That's why you care about it so much. Number 6, players do not care. Stop caring. Stop worrying about that. Let's see. Do you think today's problem is that men are simping too much? I only say that because when I try to date, they always think I have to spoil them on the first date. Hell no. I think that's one of the problems. I think it's definitely the simping. And I would also say on the other end for women is that for women, it would be that that a lot of women think that every man are the same. And it really always comes down to the man. So I would say it's like those two hand in hand. It's like the entitlement, but the entitlement only came from because a man started to simp. So I think those are the two. I think that's the two, probably like top 2 of the 10 dating problems. But the biggest thing is because people don't know how to connect, in my perspective. Oh, for sure. Nah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jalen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. You guys are more than welcome to subscribe and hit the like button. We're on the road to the top. If you got a question, go ahead and ask. I'm going to be live for the next 10 to 12 minutes. Listen, again, I do apologize for the disruption earlier. But you guys gotta understand and see something. Being a player and we talk about dating, this has to do more about you than it has to do about her. This is what it all comes down to. If you focus on the negativity in life, you're going to only experience negative things. You can have good things going for you. But because you are only focusing that mentally, you're going to keep thinking about that mentally. And it's going to be a repeated cycle. And then you get into that cycle of anxiety and then into that habit of fearing things. And that pattern, that becomes your norm. That becomes what you're a part of in your reality. And if you don't want that, do the opposite and listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying none of this so you just hear and be like, oh, this is dope. No, this is shit that's going to enhance and save your life. I know because I live my truth. All right. So that was number 6. Okay. Number 7, actually, I forgot I even had this here. Number 7 is truly understanding that everything comes and goes. Your only question? What's the question, Jalen? I'm sorry. I don't think I've seen it. If you did ask a question, please ask it one more time. If you want a great woman, you have to be a great man. Exactly. Danny, that's as within, so without. As within, so without. But again, number 7, truly understanding that everything comes and goes. You're gonna have great women. But those great women can also go too. You're not gonna keep it unless you can. And I'm not saying it can't happen, but just everything comes and goes as fast as it comes, as fast as it can go. And as long as it stays, as long as it can, take time for it to go. But just things always repeat in a sense. You can evolve, but there's still cycles. And you can change it whether you want to get into a relationship, whether you do just want to smash, have casual sex, whether you just want to engage in life. Just understand. It's basically to say to not attach yourself to women. Don't attach yourself to too many circumstances. But if you want to be a part of it more, then be a part of it and grow with it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But shout out to everyone in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We are here on the road to the top, man. Listen. Number 8. I forgot I even wrote this one. Letting go of self-protection. Ego rooted in identity causes you to self-protect to not see who you are. In my perspective, I think being a player it has to do with a lot of self-awareness. What's going on, Tracy? Thank you. Great to see you. How are you doing tonight? Always great to see you. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate them. But number 8 is self-awareness. Self-awareness in yourself. Self-awareness in the situations, which we can call situational awareness. And awareness of the woman, too. Like I was saying, self-protection in your ego rooted in your identity tries to protect you, which is a pattern that you created to make yourself feel safe. And that is never going to help you to become more self-aware and stuff. You could think that you're coming off smooth, right? That could be something you're thinking, but you're doing things like getting too close to women that you just met. You're trying to grab her hand before you even speak. Some stuff like that, because that actually has happened before. Not for me, but I've seen people do some BS like that. And because you think you're coming off smooth, your ego is rooted in who you are and your identity in this case. And you can't see beyond that. You don't see that you're coming off creepy. You're not reading the room. It's 1 a.m. A woman is walking to her car and you're trying to grab her hand and shit. And you think you're coming off smooth with a smile. No, you're not seeing yourself for who you are. Self-reflection and introspection is a big requirement of being a player. You got to see yourself for who you are and what you're doing. And you need, if you don't have a mentor that can see that stuff, or people who are above you that know better than you. Enjoying a road trip to British Columbia. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, enjoy that road trip. That's dope. Take some pictures. I know that's going to be dope. I love road trips, or just trips in general. I love adventure. Adventure is so cool. But shout out to everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I got a couple more minutes in me, and then I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. What's up, Clive? Telling folks to mess around and find out ain't going to help nobody. Women toy on men emotions. You can save... Who are you? You must have been... You probably were the person that I banned, and you came back with another account. Let's nip this in the bud before I think about banning you out of here, because I think you're the same person that was banned before. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Ego rooted in identity, to self-protect, to not see who you are. Let's read what your comment says. Telling folks to mess around and find out ain't gonna help nobody. You lack experience. You don't know who you are. Women toy on men emotions. You have some negativity towards women. You probably see a lot of things on social media, or you probably have a situation that has happened in the present that you are still holding on to this day that has shaped your identity. So this is why you move forward with the conversation that you're having. And the next sentence, you can save that bullshit for another time. Listen, it's going to be my last comment that I'm going to say on this, because I think you're the same person that was banned, because you're talking about something that was 6 lessons ago. How would a woman... What's up, Sublime? How would a woman toy with a man's emotions? There we go. And shout out to Miles Cunningham. He said that your language exposes you. So by your logic, yes. Yeah, women toy on men's emotions. But how would you know if a woman's going to toy on your emotions if you don't find out if the woman is feeling you? So by your logic, all women are just going to toy with emotions. But you see, you think that you know everything. You think that you know everything. Because if you experience... I'm going to give you a cheat code. Because if you experience in the real world, in real life, you will realize all women are not like that. But the truth is, you were telling the truth. Women do toy on men's emotions, but guess what? They toy on weak men. They toy on weak men's emotions. And the only reason you're bringing it up is because it probably happens to you. So you're trying to spew your experiences on the other people. Hey, gear up for war. Prepare for war. It's World War IV out here, and these women know stuff. They're whores. What are you talking about? Look at this. Look at this. I ain't gonna argue with you. You respectfully full of shit and don't have no experience. Goodbye. Clyde, I'm not even arguing with you. See, what this is not arguing. I'm actually telling you the truth. There's no arguing when the truth happens. It's just the truth. You're only fighting against yourself. You're not fighting against me. You were never arguing with me to begin with. You don't want to accept the fact that I'm right. because you're closed-minded on the fact that women toy on men's emotions. And to save that BS for another time. That's how I know you lack experience. And that goes for any man, any person. Doesn't have to be with women. Y'all take the extreme and just run with it. This is why you will fail with women. That's a big reason why. Are my comments showing? Jalen, I just seen that comment, Jalen, but did you have a question? I didn't see a question from you. Let me know. Did you say the Las Vegas question? Because I told you, yeah, I said I think you should go out alone. I appreciate that, Tracy. Thank you. And I'm going to keep that comment in there too, because I know exactly who you are. But you guys, that's going to be my list on how to become a player. Listen, at the end of the day, you guys will always only think for yourselves. That's cool. I'm not against that. I'm not even here to tell you or force you to listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you based on my experiences, what I've been mentored with, what works for me is the same thing that could work for you. But the number one rule of all this is to keep an open mind. Because hey, I'm the messenger. This all just comes from things that I'm talking about, messages that I'm explaining. But at the end of the day, you're either going to go with what is being said, presented, or you're going to fall back into the same patterns that you live by. This will be the deciding factor in life for you. Not just for this specific moment, but just in general in life. You either succumb to who you are, or you proceed to evolve to become the best part of what you want to see. Like in one-on-one setting. Wait, hold on. Wait, Jalen, ask your question really quickly. Ask your question one more time before I leave up out of here. But shout out to the people that's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. We on the road to the top. Let's keep moving this thing on. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for your time. We in this thing. Listen, I got like two more minutes and then I'm about to dip up out of here. Oh, look, they came back again. Look at this go. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Henry. You're right. But Jalen, yeah, ask your question really quickly before I go, bro. So let me know. Let me know really quickly. Shout out to the likes. I appreciate all the likes. We in a building. I'm finna get out of this live and enjoy my life and shit. They finna think all day, oh my God, he just so rude to me. Oh, man. What's good, Chris? How you feeling? Sorry, Jalen. I hate to speed up the process, bro, but I need you to type away as fast as you can. I need the question one more time. It was about escalating. Jalen, ask the question. I know it. Thank you for telling me, but ask the question so that way I can answer it for you. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I don't care, bro. You say what you want, man. Whatever makes you sleep at night, bro. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I'm really not. Open-minded people don't need their minds changed. They just listen. How much time do you have on your hands? Like, you just got so much time. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button and subscribe because I know you want to or something. So go ahead and do so. I know you want to for sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was asking about sexual escalation because that's my main struggle. Okay, no, I see your comment now. Sexual escalation tips. My only struggle Bro, also you have a course or mentorship? Yes, I have a mentorship and I do coaching. Uh, Wait, wow. Why am I just not seeing your questions? Can you touch on sexual escalation in a room or one-on-one setting? My main struggle. How about this? I see it. Yeah, I just seen it. I just seen it. I appreciate that. Let's see. You got Discord, Jalen? Here. Hey, Danny, if you're still in the building, can you drop the Discord link really quickly? Let's see. Hey, hi. I like your channel description. I strive for authenticity too. I have a channel. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. How do you strive for authenticity in your life? That's a question, by the way. I'm just asking. Motherfuckers, thank you, aversion, because you keep it open. Man, this, people just, woo wee. I tell you, dog. They just be telling on themselves, dog. Shout out to Miles, bro. He was a prophet with that shit. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see. Sorry, my apologies. Give me one brief moment, y'all. I'm trying to make sure that I do something real quickly. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Cause I gotta actually dip in a second though, Jalen. So the best way though that I can say in short terms, I'm gonna send you the Discord so you can be a part of it. But the best way I say in short terms to escalate sexually is firstly to know if she wants you to. Like that has to be known. Like you got to know that she wants to flirt with you. Like she wants you sexually, and that she's open to it. That's first things first for sure. But let's say you do know that. Then I would say your next step would be flirting, a bit of touching, and kissing. But, we can get more into that in a second. Let me know if that link works for you, Jalen. I just say how I feel or the truth, my honest opinion. Some people don't believe me, but that's on them. I rock with that, Jess. I rock with that. Not to scare you, but yes, what he said, be careful because sometimes unwanted escalation can end friendships completely. That or it can result into a harassment or an assault. So that's first things first is to know if she wants you that way. Never. That's why I say it doesn't like you click, copy, or pause. Okay, so Jalen, you have Discord, right? Hold on. Let me try one more time. Or how about this, Jalen? So like the live if you haven't already, and then get out of this live, go back into your likes, and then click on the live again. So then that way you will get to see it and you'll get to click on it. Some people don't believe in authenticity in dating and think they have to put on a mask, and that we are BSing about saying what's on the inside is very important too. I like that, Jess. You kind of speak in my language. I might have to get you to I would love to hear it. Call up or get you up on the show and you could talk on this. That'd be dope. But I believe that I believe authenticity is the new sexy. It's the thing in dating, to be honest, to be authentic and to be true. Yeah, I think the world. I think somebody. I was talking about something earlier. I was saying like I think the biggest problem in my perspective in dating is lack of connection, but that's because people have masks on. They keep their mask on and stuff. They think they gotta abide by certain rules, and I'm the complete opposite. Not to say that I'm being too authentic, because I think there's a certain mix. Too authentic could be like, oh man, I'm just. I just ate some ice cream before I came here. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't know how this gonna go. Like, you don't gotta say it on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. What do you think about Black or MG Town? Well, I don't know too much about those two, to be honest. Jess. Oh, Jess. It's simply Aless. Okay, Aless. Is your name Aless? But regardless, though, I don't know too much about those. I haven't done my research. But I've definitely been. You joined? Okay, cool. All right, bet. But I have been. Some people that fall into black pill and that they come into my lives and they're like, they just think the worst in my perspective. That's what I go by on YouTube. Okay, cool. Well, what's your name? So that way I can address you as such. But yeah, no, I don't really, what's up, Ari? Yeah, I do remember you. What's up? But I don't know too much about them. Because I'm my own island, really. It's AllStar Lifestyle, AllStar Issy, AllStar Pill. But all the other stuff, I don't fall into none of those stuff like that, to be honest. I know stuff like about like the look smacks and shit. I've covered a couple of videos on it. I had a debate about it. But as far as everything else, I don't really know. Unless, okay, cool. Very negative, don't believe what we say, but I know it comes from hurt. Of course it comes from hurt. That's all it really is. If you're ever hurting from like past experiences, and you know too, a lot of people chronically live online. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are just chronically living online, and they, based on what they see, they believe it to be their reality. We're gonna get you up out of here, Richard. So next time you come in, just come in with a little bit more positivity, because I know you have a lot of things going on in your life. So I need, you know what I mean? The dating market / situation is a shit show. I can see it from a glance from other people. I do watch anime though. I don't have an anime to watch right now. Maybe you can give me a recommendation. But no, I can't relate to that though. So I thrive in dating. But the reason why I do is because the terms and conditions I have of my own, and the rules that I play by. But overall, yeah, the dating market and situation is a shit show. A lot of those people, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And a notorious quote that I heard that I love to quote from time to time is, dating is more about you than it is about the other person. So, the truth is, it's about how the person is perceiving it, or how the person is living it too, not just perception, but how the person is going about it, reality, but also action. But on the other side, it's just like, it's crazy. I don't date. I'm in a long distance relationship, and it started in a sort of odd way. And people have told me my situation is rare, / women like me, etc., etc. But I don't care what's going on out there. What you mean like y'all was long distance at first? Like y'all were like over the social media, and then y'all just started getting cool? Have I watched Martial Magic versus Muscle? Nah, what's that about? I think people need to realize emotional intelligence is crucial, not a buzzword. That's a good point. That's a good point. He's in the USA. Oh man. Oh, you a soldier. In a long distance. Wait, but did y'all see each other before, or was it like you guys met online? And have you guys seen each other since then? But nah, wow, long distance. My ethnicity, I am Mexican, a Hispanic man. But shouts to everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's work our way up to 2K subs. Let's do this. What's up, Nyla? Go to the bridge. What's that? We met through a mutual friend. Okay. Betrayal. Yikes. He's also Mexican. I'm Italian. That's what's up. That's what's up. What part? Well, is he from Mexico? That's what's up, though. We should do something, though. I'm actually looking at your channel right now. Yeah, I'm looking at your channel. Shaping a better society, one video at a time. I like that. That's a cool header. Yeah, we should definitely do a conversation, though. Society's too hypersexual and it's an issue. I like these titles. Why authentic people intimidate others. Y'all tell Aless to pull up on a live. I like what you're talking about. This is dope. Facilitate authentic, open discussion and deep thinking. That's tough. Why modern dating is broken. Why men feel hopeless in modern dating. Yeah, we should do that. Actually, we should have a conversation on dating. We can bring up. We can talk about we can make some talking points. We're being programmed to hate each other. Ooh. Now you talking right now though. These titles you talking. Looks Max is going way too far. Yeah, I rock with it. Yeah, you're an original thinker. I rock with that shit. That's dope. I've been wanting to collab with individuals like yourself. I can tell that you think outside the box, and for you, simp, feminist, liar, how the red pill tries to silence women like you. I rock with it. That's tough. Shout out to a list. I like that shit. And it's good to see other people that's also spreading the truth in their own truth specifically, and looking at things from an outside perspective. Have a great one, Nyla. Okay. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's about someone who's in a world with magic, but he does not have magic, is instead humanly strong. Oh, that's lit. That's lit. Conspiracy and all that, but I avoid non-YouTube. So how about this? Do you have an email? If you would like to be actually, let me ask you, would you like to be a part of a show? We can do a show. I think we could benefit in talking some great topics. And I can give you an email and we can discuss something. It's on Netflix. All right, appreciate that recommendation, Ari. What do I do on my show? Well, I'm an empowerment coach. So I specialize love, dating, relationships, self-discovery. And I host call-in shows. I host live Q&As that come into dating. I also host like long length shows where I have like top 10 things about the dating scene you need to know. So like, well, I do stuff like that. And I post a lot of content about dating and mainly being confident. But it's in a more of a lifestyle-oriented way, not just in a simple-minded, narrow way, because how you do one thing is how you do everything, I believe in. And as you see for Logan in my bio, authenticity is the new sexy. That's one of my mottos, that I talk about very often and that we promote over here because that's what I believe in. Like that's the new wave. That's the new fa. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I do. And I like to collab with individuals who, you know, they're on brand to thinking the stuff that I think. So I do have that as well. Am I thinking of an interview type thing? It could potentially be something like that. But I think if we both speak on the topic, I think that'd be dope. Oh, what up, Intuitive? From a male's perspective, it could be that. But we can do. I think an interview would be dope. But I think you and I, if we collab like on a topic, like if we talk, let's say, why modern dating is so bad or something, and then we both create talking points and then we talk on it, you know, and we can also have a discussion beforehand so we can just talk on the fly or maybe discuss a couple of things. But I think if because look, based on your videos, it's very close to what I talk about, very close. So I think based on that, I think that'd be dope. If you're down for it though, of course. Ari. So it's Ari, not Ari. Ari. Okay, bet. I got you. But yeah, let me know because I gotta go. I actually do have to go right now. I'm actually way out of time right now. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm about to go and get up out of here, y'all. But that's what I was thinking more of, not necessarily an interview. We could do that. I'm gonna ask about who you are. Yeah, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. I'll be asking who you are, of course, you know, and what you do. But I think touching on topics will be dope. I've been looking for different collaborators for that. But yeah, so if you have subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Unless, shout out to everyone. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're in this thing. Don't forget to hit the like. And I'm going to be out this thing. And I do have an email, so give me an email if you're down to less. I'm out this thing. Peace.